Hey everyone. I'd like to talk to you about a subject that's grown more intense over the last couple of weeks. Performance of Undertale the Musical. More specifically, performance without permission. In my FHQ videos, we say, no, don't perform this, wait until it's done, and then ask permission. But there are several YouTube commenters who have proudly stated that they have not done this, saying that they are going to perform the musical or showing off their performance of the musical, all with one common thread. No permission and no credit. Now, I can't be sure, but I'm guessing this happened because Undertale the Musical was released online and not in theaters. Because you wouldn't walk up to the middle of a performance of Hamilton and say, "Can I play Lafayette?" Or, "I took the script and changed it and credited me. Come see it and promote it." Yet, these are all things that have been said to me as a content creator on YouTube. What's the big deal, you say? You should be thanking me for performing your work. Well, here's the thing. Most of the time, it's not really my work anymore. One video recently uploaded of a stage performance of Undertale the Musical used several of my songs, but did not give me writing credit. Instead, the entire thing was credited to 3 other guys. In fact, the exposure that I would get is minimal. You might get 1, maybe 2 people to look at my channel, assuming they cared enough to search Undertale the Musical later, if you perform it piecemeal. In the end, this is a form of art theft, and it hurts me far more than people seem to think it helps. I may not have the rights to the game, Undertale, but I do have the rights to the lyrics I wrote or adapted for it. And having them just be taken and used without permission would mean, essentially, that anyone could claim them and take the rights away from me. YouTube is my primary source of income, and if enough people repost and perform without permission, that ultimately takes away income from me and leaves me unable to provide for myself, much less make more content for you guys. So let me be as clear as possible. You do not have permission to perform Undertale the Musical, unless I say otherwise. If I say one particular person or group can perform Undertale the Musical, that does not automatically mean anyone can. Transformative videos on YouTube are fine as long as credit is given, but performances of the musical, not just individual songs from it, are a no-go. And if you ask permission and I don't respond, don't assume my answer is yes. Now that ignorance is out of the way, let's move on to the excuses covered by Malice as to why you would perform the musical without crediting me. Exposure? No, I'm not getting exposure, especially if credit isn't given. You're basically polluting the market and making people confused as to who actually wrote the musical. If you repost art, videos, or anything, you're hurting the original artist. Because if potential employers can't tell if they originally made the art, then the original would be accused of theft. Even with credit, you still need permission because of those same reasons. It's online, so it's free for everyone, so anyone can do anything with it. I post stuff online to build a fan base. It shouldn't be on me to not post something in the first place. It should be on you not to repost it. I said credit to the artist or credit to everyone, that counts. No, it doesn't. The artist doesn't tell people who I am and doesn't let them visit my original work. What an artist or writer creates automatically belongs to society. Go steal the Mona Lisa if that's what you believe. I'd love for people to view my work, not to claim my work. Giving credit and asking permission is not hard. It's actually very easy. If you want permission to perform the musical, here's a simple checklist of stuff I expect when you make a proposal to me. Have a plan for when and where you're going to perform it, and how long a run it'll last for. How are you going to perform it? On stage is not specific enough. Give me more details as to the nature of your stage or performing space. Are you going to be performing my script and my songs? If you're going to make changes or cuts, what are they going to be? You'd think this would be obvious, but for some people it's not. Some people instead want to write the play to center entirely on Sans, or to get rid of dogs approaching and change Spider Dance because the lyrics are wrong or something like that. How are you going to adapt to a lack of written sheet music, costuming, lighting, choreography, and other important stuff for live staging? How are you going to handle admission? Because that could run into several issues of copyright infringement. I say all this because, as mentioned earlier, it's intensified. People have been giving such valid and vivid counterarguments as "come on" or "screw you" when I tell them they can't perform the musical, after they gleefully tell me to not only watch, but promote it. I know this is kind of a soapbox, but it's really important to keeping me afloat. Thanks for taking the time to listen, everyone. And now for the too long didn't watch version. First of all, shame on you for not watching, this is an important video. Go sit in the corner of shame and think about what you've done. Second of all, reposting an artist's work without permission or credit hurts everyone in the long run. Don't do it, and don't expect the artist to praise you for doing it.